If you saw the things that I saw when I was very young, I'm telling you, you would have lost your mind, many of you. Because I saw all kinds of things, you will go crazy, believe me. You lose your mind. People think temple is a temple, it's not like that. If you enter the temple, if the deity is properly consecrated, the deity knows who you are. Each one of them is consecrated normally for a specific purpose. You need to understand this. This is a godless country. Because we know the technology of God-making. We started creating energy forms that they will function in a specific manner. And we can create energy forms which can recognize you as a person. We can create general forms which will benefit everybody. You know, you have heard of Kuladevatas. What this means is, it is calibrated in such a way, it'll recognize the genetic material of who you are. And it'll only work for you if you belong to that genetic material. If you're somebody else, it'll not work for you. We've gotten all mixed up and we don't understand this anymore properly, nor is it done properly, that's a different matter. But fundamentally, we can create this. Oh, this looks like real mumbo-jumbo. Well, there are any number of things that have happened in this country, but unless it gets a recognition from the West, it cannot be true, okay? You heard of Ramanujam. Ramanujam wrote mathematical theorems a little over 100 years ago. Nobody could decipher what they are. In 2010, they found out some of the theorems that he wrote are actually describing the black holes. When he wrote this theorem, there was no concept of black hole in the scientific community, but he made a theorem for the black hole. He just sat down on his bed, even on his deathbed, he sat down and simply poured out mathematics. People asked, where is this coming from? He said, my Devi. What these deities are, if they are properly consecrated, if the necessary science has gone into it, is they are windows to the existence. You can open up a certain window and access the cosmos in different dimensions. So for different aspects of life, we created different type of tools or machines. So in India, all deities are also referred to as yantras. The culture was created understanding the phenomenal complexity of life, but the instruments and the institutions which were to transmit this from generation to generation got seriously disturbed in the last 1800 years because of invasions and things like that. Otherwise, this is a very sophisticated science. So why the Kuladaivam is, today, even if somebody died 100 years ago, they can dig up something and if they found one tiny little bone, they can take it, go to the laboratory, check the DNA, check your DNA and say, this was your grandfather. Yes or no? The science gives you this access. Right now, this will happen. The future of medical science is this, that if they find some pure genetic material, when we say a pure line of genetics, they can do it like this, that they can find something that works for your DNA, just spray it in the air. All the people who have that type of DNA will benefit instantly. Right now they are saying Asians have this kind of DNA and they are more prone to diabetes. Americans have this kind of DNA, they are prone to something else. Aren't they saying this? So if you just add one supplement into the Asian diet or into the American diet or into the European diet, you can change the way people live. This has happened. This is the only culture on the planet without a religion of its own. It's only when people came from outside, who came with concretized ideas of religion, they had to give you also one name. So we are this, what are you? We are all over the place. They couldn't understand that. You must be something. In the same place, a million things existed together. In the same house, if you are a family of five of you can worship 5 different gods and have absolutely no problem about it. So there has never been a religion in this land.
Daiva Aradhane and Kuladaiva